Jackson Robinson is at the station. He is going on a train. There are policemen at the station. There are policemen on the trains. They are all working very hard.
Why are the police here?
Jackson Robinson asks a man. Look, the man says. Jackson Robinson looks at the man's newspaper. Do you know this man? He reads. He's a spy. Find him. Stop him. Catch him. Jackson Robinson looks at the people in the station. He can see students in jeans and men in suits. He can see families and children. He cannot see any spies. Jackson Robinson's train goes at 11:00, and it is 10:57 now. Jackson Robinson runs to the train. There is an old woman with an umbrella near Jackson Robinson. She is walking very fast. Jackson Robinson does not see her. He does not see her bag. The old woman's bag hits Jackson Robinson's foot. Jackson Robinson falls. His bag opens. His things fall to the ground. The old woman's bag is open, too. A letter falls out. Jackson Robinson puts his things into his bag. The old woman's letter is with Jackson Robinson's things. Jackson Robinson does not see it. He puts the old woman's letter in his bag. He closes his bag and runs to the train. Jackson Robinson sits down in the train. There is a beautiful girl beside him. Hello, Jackson Robinson says. Hello, the girl says. The old woman is on the train, too. She is looking at Jackson Robinson's bag. She wants her letter. There are policemen on the train. They cannot find the spy. The old woman sees the policeman. She turns and walks quickly down the train. Jackson Robinson likes the girl. She likes him. There's a restaurant on the train, Jackson Robinson says. Do you want a cup of coffee? Yes, please, the girl says. Okay, wait here, Jackson Robinson says. Jackson Robinson takes his bag and goes to the restaurant. The old woman is waiting for him. Jackson Robinson does not see her. He does not see her foot. The train is going fast. Jackson Robinson falls. The old woman falls, too. She sits down on the floor. Oh, I'm sorry, Jackson Robinson says. He helps the old woman. Jackson Robinson sees the old woman's shoes. He looks at her shoes, and he looks at her face. They're not women's shoes, Jackson Robinson thinks. Jackson Robinson buys the coffee and goes back to the girl. The train stops. Jackson Robinson and the girl are going on a boat now. They walk from the train to the boat. There are policemen here, too. What do they want? The girl asks. There's a spy, Jackson Robinson says. A spy, the girl says. I can't see any spies. Jackson Robinson looks too. He sees families and students. He sees the old woman. No, Jackson Robinson says. I can't see any spies. It is a beautiful day. The sun is shining and the water is blue. Jackson Robinson and the girl sit near the water and wait. The boat is coming. What's your name? Jackson Robinson asks. Zoe Lee, the girl says. Oh, Jackson Robinson says. My name's Jackson Robinson. Jackson Robinson and Zoe Lee. That's nice. Jackson Robinson and Zoe Lee are talking. They do not see the old woman. They do not see her umbrella. Look out, a man shouts. There's a lorry. Jackson Robinson and Zoe Lee look. A lorry is coming down the road very fast. They jump back. The old woman jumps back too. Jackson Robinson sees her trousers. They're not women's trousers, Jackson Robinson thinks. Come on, Jackson Robinson, the boat's here, Zoe Lee says. Jackson Robinson and Zoe Lee get on the boat. Jackson Robinson opens his bag and takes his lunch out. He takes the old woman's letter out, too, but he does not see it. Do you want a sandwich? Jackson Robinson asks Zoe Lee. Yes, please, Zoe Lee says. She takes her lunch out of her bag. Do you want an apple? She says. The old woman is behind them. Jackson Robinson and Zoe Lee do not see her. They do not see her hand. The boat is going fast now. The wind is strong. Zoe Lee's hair goes in her eyes. The wind takes the old woman's letter. The letter flies along the boat. What's that paper? Zoe Lee says. Is it your boat ticket? I don't know. Jackson Robinson says. Jackson Robinson runs. He wants his ticket. The old woman runs, too. She wants her letter. Jackson Robinson and the old woman run fast. They are near the paper now. Woof! What is that? It is a dog. He is running very fast. He runs to the paper and catches it in his mouth. My ticket. Jackson Robinson says. My letter, the old woman says. The dog runs along the boat. Catch the dog. Jackson Robinson says. Stop him, says the old woman. The dog is happy. He can run fast. He is playing a game with Jackson Robinson and the old woman. He does not see Zoe Lee. Zoe Lee jumps up and catches him. I've got him, Jackson Robinson, Zoe Lee says. Jackson Robinson and the old woman run to Zoe Lee. The paper is in the dog's mouth. Jackson Robinson looks at it. That's not my ticket, he says. No, the old woman says. It's my letter. The dog liked Jackson Robinson and Zoe Lee, but he does not like the old woman. He takes her coat in his mouth and pulls it. The coat falls to the ground. The wind takes the old woman's hat. It falls into the water. Her hair falls with the hat. Jackson Robinson and Zoe Lee look at the old woman. It is not an old woman. It is a man. The spy. Jackson Robinson says. Police. Come here. The police are very happy. Thank you, Jackson Robinson, they say. Now we have the spy. But the spy has a letter. The letter has names and addresses on it. We want the letter, but we can't find it. Where is it? Do you know? Jackson Robinson looks at the dog. The dog looks at Jackson Robinson. There's the letter, Jackson Robinson says. Where? Says the policeman. It's in the dog, Jackson Robinson says.